Comments and requests of council. We'll start with Mr. Johnson, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A couple of items tonight. I'd like to reiterate on May 13th that the Drachman Institute will be presenting their housing study. That study will kick off hopefully the next phase of the housing task force and the city's work in developing a more housing policy within the city. That is open to the public. It's at 3 o'clock on May 13th, so if you're interested in housing and the future of housing in Sierra Vista, and I would like to invite you to attend that. Saturday, May 10th at 11 a.m., the Kiwanis Skate and Bike Court opening will take place. Again, that's open to the public. I believe there's pizza here that will be served and sodas, and members of our youth commission will be there, and I believe we'll have a special guest to perform some skating, I guess that's what you call skating functions, skating tricks, on Saturday, May 10th. Also like to, I hear Mr. Start saying, I hear him. And on beginning next week, the University of Arizona South, Cochise College, will kick off graduation season in our local communities. Buena High School will be graduating. Just like to recognize those graduates as they move on to their next phase of their lives. And if they're out and about, that there are safe alternatives to graduation functions, and one of those being project graduation. And there are opportunities to participate in that function at the high school. I'd like to congratulate Officer Mike Mitchell and Goliath, and I noticed that when the mayor picked up the microphone there, that looks like a dog bone, and he sure looked at that microphone.
That might have been part of my problem.
And I noticed he and the gentleman from the post office were really staring each other down as well. So just a couple of observations. And of course, Saturday is May 11th. Sunday is May 11th. Is Mother's Day, and I'd like to wish all the mothers happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Mr. Blanchard?
I have nothing.
Ms. Husking?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to just point out that this is the 25th Annual National Tourism Week from May 10th to the 18th that focuses on the $700+ billion in tourism monies that come to each of our communities. And so this year's theme is discover great American traditions, be a local tourist. And so the opening of the skate court is one of those. Also, the 20th anniversary of the San Pedro River riparian area is going on that same time in the morning. I guess it's all day. And the Buffalo Soldiers are going to have their annual tour of Fort Huachuca on the 17th. The bus will leave from the Oscar Iroon, and the Department of Public Works open house will also take place on the 17th from 10 to 2. So for those who say there's nothing to do, there's more than enough to do. And I would just like to say congratulations to Mike Mitchell and Goliath and all the other police officers who got awards, and the civilians, and then happy Mother's Day to those of us who are missing our mothers because they're not here anymore, and present mothers and future mothers to be. Thank you.
Mr. Reardon?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I had the opportunity today to attend an event called Teen Maze at the Apache Middle School, and it was put on by the Cochise County Health Department. The Sierra Vista Police Department was there with Officer Borgstadt and several other officers going through, it's sort of like various stations where the kids were given little tickets, and they were given scenarios. One of them, like I drove while drinking. They had a chance to have a field sobriety test. They had a chance to understand the detention system, what it feels like to wear handcuffs. They also had a teen pregnancy booth where they had a prosthetic device where you could simulate being 7 months pregnant. I tried that thing on, and it scared me straight. But they did a great job, and I hope that happens again next year. And thanks to the SVPD for all their help in that event. I'd also like, and I know the skate park is going to open up on Saturday. It's been long awaited, and it's going to be great. I talked to one young man yesterday. He said, "Dude, it's the bomb." Now, is that good?
That works, yeah.
Okay. But with that in mind, I want to also give thanks to Pastor Dennis Nitschke of the New Hope Fellowship Church. Back in April, the church recognized the need for something like this, and as an interim measure, built with church donations some skate park type apparatus, and they did a lot of good things for the kids out there. And on Saturday, that it'll still be out there at the church, but I want to thank him and the congregation there for doing that for our youth and as an interim measure. I also want to congratulate Sierra Vista's own Pat Crowell, who was appointed by Governor Napolitano to the Arizona Appellate Court Review Commission. That commission apparently is involved in the selection of appellate court judges for the state of Arizona, so kudos to her. And Mr. Mayor, last but not least, I'd like to wish a very happy birthday today to Hank Husking.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Mr. Reardon. Ms. Doctor?
I just want to offer my congratulations also to Mr. Mike Mitchell and to Goliath and also to all our fine men and women who serve and volunteer with our police department. Thank you so very much for your services. And that's it. Happy Mother's Day, too, I need to say, too.
Thank you. Mr. Miller?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to echo the mayor's comments and everybody else's comments about our professional police department. I want to congratulate the winners for this year, both the officers, the civilians, and the volunteers. Without a dedicated police force, we'd be in a lot worse condition than we are now in the city. And the professionalism of our force is recognized throughout the state, so that's a credit to the force and to the management of the city. Next item is Planning and Zoning Commission. We'll have, starting 1 July, 3 vacant slots that need to be filled. The Planning and Zoning Commission meets on the first and third Tuesday at 7 o'clock. I would encourage anybody who's interested to come and attend those meetings to see what's going on. It's a unique opportunity to have an impact on the future of your community. You can fill out an application for Planning and Zoning Commission service, either on the internet, on the city page, or come to the city hall and pull an application from the ladies downstairs. I also want to wish my friend Hank a happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I would just close by saying, having worn the pregnancy prosthetic device, it makes me appreciate moms a whole lot more, believe me.
Amen.
I don't have much to say about that now. As kind of a wrap-up, remember Poppy Days on May 10th and May 17th, which are coming Fridays, and or Saturdays, and then Memorial Day is Monday on the 26th. There will be services on post at the Post Cemetery at, I believe, 11 in the morning, and then at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery on Buffalo Soldier Drive at 6:30 in the evening. So those are there for your remembrances. Again, tomorrow is a busy day with the skate park and the San Pedro Riparian National Conservation Area 20-year celebration. On May 17th, finally, is the City of Sierra Vista's Department of Public Works open house from 10 to 2 on May 17th, Department of Public Works down at the Pete Castro Center. And stay tuned for a short video on that subject after this meeting. There being no further business, I declare the meeting adjourned.